All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and the glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Arakakwadash. And of course, as always, double honors to our apostles and our elders that rule well at Great Millstone. Salutations to all you sincere Akim, preaching this word in all truth and sincerity. So there's a lot of talk, and these people are starting to feel, the inflation that's taking place. All right. Now, it's because ultimately the petrodollar, the US dollar, is going to, diminish from being, the standard. Now, the elite, they want to reset, the way, currency is available. So, in other words, physical money is going to be non-existent real soon when it comes to this system. Now, I was at work and, some Issacharite lady, she was talking to me and she was telling me how back in, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, you could buy a cantaloupe like two for $1, She was like, oh, I remember those used to be $1 each. And where I was at, which was a, quite common store, a lot of Edomites shop there and, Jake shop there too. But it's predominantly heathen and Edomites. Now you start to see Jake going in these type of stores because, Jake is, becoming somewhat, intelligent or woke, if you will. So Jake's starting to eat healthier, certain Jakes, not all Jakes, but, we have the World Wide Web, it's the information age, as they say. So now you start to see Jake going in the store, And I was talking to her and I told her, what it really is it's not that everything is getting more expensive. It's that the dollar is losing its buying power. And then she was like, you know what? She's like, you're right. And, that's the end goal, is to collapse the economy so that they could bring in the charagma, all right, which is, the mark of the BEAST, all right, which is a micro CHIP. So yeah, with that being said, this is Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. And that virgin daughter of Babylon is talking about, America. It's not talking about ancient Babylon, okay? Because ancient Babylon was destroyed. Okay, the word virgin is synonymous with a woman that's never been touched. America has never seen any major conflict. Pearl Harbor, 9/11, those were inside jobs. Okay? All these shootings, okay? Inside jobs, man. Inside job. Okay, America has never been touched by a foreign, military. So the virgin daughter of Babylon is referring to America. And it says sit in the dust. There's a lot of confusion. If you're sitting in the middle of nowhere and there's just dust everywhere, you can't see. Okay? You have no sense of direction. Therefore, these people, they're bugged the fuck out. They don't understand what's about to take place. They don't understand that America is about to be, hit with nukes. They don't understand that the economy is about to collapse here, man. They don't understand the violence that Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai has prepared for this place. Okay? It says, sit on the ground, there is no throne, meaning there is no more future for this place. America is no longer going to be the standard real soon. America is not going to be the big bad wolf. World police. Okay? O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be cold, tender, and delicate. Yeah, this place is no longer going to be, the place where the heathen send their children to. Or Jake that lives in these other countries wants to run and escape to make a better life. Real soon, everybody's going to want to flee from this place, man. Okay, the heathen are going to dip out. Okay? It says, take the millstones and grind meal. Uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Going into the Lord, revealing this place for what it is. Okay? All the vain glory, all the wickedness, how America came about is being exposed. You got that movie Sinners, where it shows you how Esau is the fucking devil, man. Okay? Here it is, he goes and sells Jacob. Man, I don't want to ruin the movie for, those of you that never seen it. But pretty much, Esau, the so-called white man, is a fucking devil, man. And the word devil means deceiver, man. Slanderer. Okay? He's a double-minded fuck. Alright? And just like the end of that movie, man, just go watch it, man. That's a good movie. But Yahweh Shai is going to take vengeance on this fucking devil, man. And when Yahweh Shai does it, he's not going to meet Esau as a man. Okay? Because when Yahweh Shai was on the scene, okay, he came in a mortal body to be a sacrifice for the nation of Israel. Okay? But who dealt the final blow to Yahweh Shai? The fucking Romans, man. Okay, you fucking Edomites, man. Okay? Let's say it was Jakes within the Roman Empire amongst them, but that's Esau's fucking system, man. Okay? Actual Edomites, man, are put Yahweh Shai to death. Okay? But it was prophecy. Alright? It says Isaiah 19:1, the burden of Egypt. Egypt is also synonymous with America. Look at the back of your dollar bill. Okay, we've been doing lessons for years. Okay? It's New Egypt, spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon the Great, Rome, all over again, Petra, Idumea, Bosra. These are all code names, although those ancient places did exist. All right, so this Isaiah 19:1, the burden of Egypt. Behold, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt. You see, so remember that last scripture we just read, okay? How Yahweh Shai is going to take vengeance, and he shall not meet Esau as a man. Okay, that swift cloud is talking about a so-called UFO. So when Yahweh Shai returns, he's coming back as an unstoppable wrecking force, man. Okay, he's going to be in his God state, in the state he is in, okay, after he, did his passion, being a sacrifice, okay, he became immortal, all right? So, he's going to come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. See, you people are going to be in, man, terror, the king of terrors. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. And they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai of hosts. You see that taking place now. Okay. Now, you people, real soon, are going to start killing one another, man. You damn Babylonians, man. You damn Egyptians. The citizens of America. You're going to start killing one another over lack of bread. Okay. Yeah, there's going to be a lack of bread. This Isaiah chapter 19, verse 14. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. There's a perverse spirit in this place, man. If you ain't, in the spirit of the Lord, believing, calling upon Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Arakah Kodash, there's a perverse spirit on you. There's a demon on you. Okay, you're into wayward bullshit. Okay? You're eating abominable foods. You're full of parasites. Worshipping other gods, demons. Okay? You're erring. You're like somebody that's drunk, doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, man. Just like, that nigga that was in our camp, Ralph. Okay? Drunk, staggering all over the fucking place, man. Nigga was so drunk, thought he was going to play Frogger and run across the highway and dodge cars, man. Nigga talk about, Jake trained for this. Jake was born for this. Yeah, nigga, you did train for that. You trained to fucking fail and get hit by a fucking car. Just like you fucking Americans, man. Okay? Just like you fucking Americans, man. Now, we live in America, the brothers that are here, but we ain't Babylonians, man. We ain't Americans, man. We Hebrew Israelites. Okay? We denounce the fucking wickedness of this evil place, man. Okay? Excuse my French. But you people, you don't know what you're doing. 2/3 of our people don't know what they're doing. It's like they're drunk, about to walk in the middle of the street, get hit by a fucking car. It says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. Yeah, real soon, there ain't going to be no jobs, man. You see what Trump's doing, that cruel lord. Okay, closing national parks. Okay, park rangers losing their jobs. A lot of federal employees are losing their jobs. Okay, there's going to be more and more cuts. These tariffs forcing businesses out of forcing businesses out of business. Just like next door, there's like this little fucking, to where I live, there's this little liquor store, little fucking, little market, damn Ishmaelite market. And I asked Ishmael for a receipt, because by law they have to give you a receipt. And he was bugging out. He was like, your total purchase was like $3, man. He's like, man, I have to pay more because of damn Trump and these tariffs for receipts. He's like, they're charging us 17 more cents a roll. So yeah, man, it's not so good for business, man. But it's because America, all right, is to be the fall. Okay? And you damn Americans are going to fall with this place, man. But Yahweh Shai is going to return and ultimately destroy this place. Now, they want to collapse the economy. They want to destroy physical currency, and everything's gonna go digital. Everything's gonna be on that RFID chip, man. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna close it. This is Revelation chapter 14 and verse 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, which is talking about this man and his system. Okay, you love the conditions of this life. Okay. You love serving this fucking devil. Okay. And you don't have to be in America. Okay. But just being a damn slave. Okay. If any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the wine of the wrath of God, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. You see, so if you get that chip, man, okay, you're going to get hit with nukes, man. Okay, that's that fire and that brimstone. It says you're not going to have rest day nor night, because the Lord, he's going to keep your spirit in that fire for a moment, man. Okay, for a time. Okay. So yeah, with that, this place is on its way out. Okay, you people that don't, serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, don't want to return to the Lord, hey man, you're gonna get that chip and get hit with nukes, man. You're gonna die in these civil class, race wars, whatever. The violence that comes upon this place, man. Egyptian against Egyptian, because there's going to be no food. There's going to be no money to be made. Okay? It's going to be survival of the fittest, man. Unless you have Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Arakakwadash. But if you don't have the Lord, you're assed out. Okay? The Lord going to make you squeal. Okay? Make you run and get that chip, man. So he could kill you. Now, some of you are going to die without getting the chip, but still, those of you whose name's not written in the book of life, you're going to get hit with fire, man. So with that, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Arakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles, our elders that were well at Great Millstone. Until next time, shalom.